What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journeyman in Football Manager 2022. Leave a thumbs up if you've been enjoying it. Get in a comment for today's video as well so I can see your thoughts on how we are doing. So, February has been solid so far. Our matches, we've won every single game. They've been close ones. Look at that. Corrington, he's found some goal scoring form. Definitely he and Diego being two that's on form, both having fun scoring goals, especially in the last game we just played against KV away from home, a 3-1. That was a convincing performance. So the Croaky Cup as well, that puts ourselves in a good position. The next leg home, so hopefully can make the final. And that is quite substantial. That is winner qualifying for Europa League. That's exciting. We could make the Europa League. So if we do advance through that semi-final, the winner qualifies for the final. I see loser prize money. Is there no winner prize money? But anyway, definitely, the final is huge. Even if we lose it, get 49k, but 81.5, getting that and qualifying for a playoff to get into the Europa League, that would be very exciting. Because if you just hover over right now, the money situation, if we see how that's looking, it's been the gradual decline. It's like each month losing it by like a few 100k. I like to think come the end of the season and the beginning of the next season, we won't be in the red. Maybe we make a player sale. You can't predict with player sales when you get offers and all that. But I like to think we will be like around a similar position where we were at the start of the season. Hopefully not too much lower than that. And just to show you guys how this is looking, I remember, I think I said last season, the season ended early or something, but it's one where the league splits in half. So it doesn't end early April. So winning that cup is on par. It's on par with finishing third in the league, which, I think you say on track, we're fighting for that. As you can see with how the table's looking, our goal difference in a good position, and we've always just been that a bit extra away from Club Brugge. They're so strong in the league. So let's get into our first game though. And you see this is against KV Ostende. You see they were in second position. So this is a tricky game away from home against this lot, but at the same time, it's a challenge we take on. So, our next one, Pablo Pardal now. Previously, Amok Rain. Two different types of players. Amok Rain, again, chance to show you, okay, not to say it's not always arrows going up. He has been pretty often, but I think for an 18-year-old, he's looking very promising. He's one that's not budging from that 5-star potential. Like some talents, I told you they go from 4-star to 5-star, but when their potential number is so high that, they don't budge from that. So, he's really exciting for that reason. So someone like a Brolt, it's exciting you got a couple of these lads, very much. And obviously from the previous episode, Miert, he's around that 4 now. So I do wonder how good, his potential and even his current ability, I don't know if he's only 16 for the current point in time. Well, he's only 16 now. But I think those other guys we just showed, they're going to be more well-rounded in their attributes. And don't forget, Garby is a 5-star as well. So he might even become better than Miert, even though Miert had that, outstanding game. But anyway, we were going to point out, Pablo Pardal, I'm happy where I got this promise. It was at 10 million. Probably better to showcase it over in the promises here. So, it's just under 200 days. But 10 mil, I'm pretty happy that he wanted, when you ask the player, say, they weren't offering, a good amount. And he came to me with, he thought 9.75. So I thought up this by, one amount, to get it to 10 million. I'm not sure if someone's going to come in for 10 million for him. But if they do, that's a win. But it's no, I don't see that happening. I take the minimum of that. He's not going to leave. The team's not going to offer 10 million for him. And he's 27. He's not one of those 29, 30 where, he might start declining. He's good couple strong seasons left. So now Benedetti might come back in. I feel we want to Mosaic. He's been really good. I'll say Kostov might be a bit more experienced. But, we bring in Benedetti, who's more experienced than Kostov, 34. Even with all those arrows down, 34-year-old out there, maybe show some experience against a good team. And yeah, Mosey, he's having gradual progression, but that jumping reach is massive. So reviewed a bit of the team. We still have a section of players that are not even on the bench as well. So yeah, so even here, Mio showed signs, but I wanna get Garby onto the bench. I think he's got, funnily enough, you got to get excited about someone who got a hat trick. But yeah, Garby seems to have a lot about him. Let's get into the match. Oh, things are in a really good stead. I was just gonna stay with Brault. He's motivated on the bench, but then we got 2 players. That is really good. Okay. Yeah, carry last performance. I like going with that one, and we're not going to mess with that. I'm pretty happy with that. That shows you we're doing pretty well. But yeah, this is a good team. They're in a position. Yeah, they are for a reason. So we need to keep it up. Well, we need to have a good performance today to win this, as much as we've been on good form. Team that's second, and we're playing away from home. It all depends how we go about it. If we look on today, it's going to say a lot. If we're not getting over, if we can keep that possession, if we can, because sometimes, when it's that game where we can't play our possession game, or this gives us a chance here. Yeah, we got a real chance today in this fixture. Because, yeah, that's 63% right now. So, now we are going to go up the tempo a bit. Yeah, we'll go that style. Yeah, extremely high with shorter passing. All right, there's a highlight here. Let's see what we can do with this. They're looking a bit like Portugal. All right. Come on, let's see what we can do. Cosiello. All right. That ball was pretty poor. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see what's going to come with this. Is it going to be something we play out of the back? I thought maybe we'd make an error. Oh, is that... Oh. I thought we were going to create one, but it eventually... See, that's just a quick counter, man. We don't give away that possession. It's so crucial. Yeah, oh. I feel so many goals come from that. You just give away possession. Like, that. You don't... If that's still played to the feet of Jean, what we just see doesn't happen. It's so annoying. That, Oh, and then they get a free kick right away. Okay. And another, was that offside? Oh, that move of the camera. Something's telling. Something's telling when that happens. Come on. It looked off. It looked offside too. Oh no, maybe it was another, I don't know. And quickly, they're 2 things. Giving away of possession and just a free kick from that range. Yeah, nah, was it that guy? No, it's not. It was onside anyway, but from a team that has been in, I don't want to say control, we've just had more possession. They've had good chances, but it's been from our errors, which is disappointing. Yeah, disappointing. Just the fashion, the way the goals are played out. Could easily be a game where it's still 0-0. It's tough because our style, I thought, has been working today. Well, I mean, we've got possession. The thing we're going to do is Brault on for Amokrania. Let's go to tactics to sort this out and put him there. We'll go with that. And yeah, Alhad. So we go with an attacking midfielder, but as an advanced playmaker. Neves, we might switch up so we're not using 2 playmakers. Just use central midfielder. So again, even though I like our team, it feels like it is a game. We might even go attacking now. Where we've just been overpowered. We'll go more direct. Maybe through the middle. Don't work ball into the box. Okay. Yeah. It feels like our opponents are stronger, and that's kind of the way they've scored their goals. And yeah, that's what it's just been showcased. We gave away possession, and then it was just, free kick. That's where you just feel them overpowering you. That they've been much better than us today, but because their quality is a bit higher. I don't know. Trying to see a reason we conceded those goals. Or why we're down 2-0 today. Jean, come on. you take work ball into the box off and they start doing that. And our natural style is out the window. Kadiri. Slow. Yeah, so it's game over now. You can see why. What I just said. They're much stronger. And shows you that there's no point about us getting excited about, oh, we could be in the Europa League. There's much better teams than KV Oostendi in the Europa League. These moments, as exciting as all our young talents are, I want to see us step up to a bigger division, a better club, because it's just annoying moments. It's just annoying moments. So might as well, again, it's a moment. Yeah, okay, where's the youth? Let's bring on Rentero. Let's bring on Garby. And that's it. Well, it'll be a miracle if it turns around from here, but I'm not. Yeah, let's just hit some crosses. Just, yeah, let this game play out the way it's intended to. When you look at the stats, man, it doesn't look like a 3-0 loss. But as I said, let's take a look at a couple of their players. Kadiri, I mean, he's a 4-star striker. Attributes don't look crazy. This guy with an 8.3. God, I mean, he's got pace. His current ability... Okay. Tolic. Okay, he's... Those green attributes. We're not going to go click on every player, but you'll get the idea because of their league position. Score here and maybe a miracle comeback can be on. Brolt, show your talent. Garby. Garbage. Nah, that shot wasn't bad. It's tricky. Just how we rate this game. We've had more possession for the duration, even when we've gone to more direct. So, don't make them score another. I know they're second and this is away. 4-0, okay. They really want to showcase it. I don't know what else to say, man. They haven't been that... They haven't... This result-wise is like they've dominated us, where they haven't. Unless you just look at the scoreline. Garbage! That was fucking garbage! Yeah, it was. You've got potential, show it. We could have had multiple goals here today still. We've had more shots in total. But again, I know they're a better team. Disappointed. Can we get a goal? Yeah. Benedetti. This is those moments, where I say okay, Brolt, our young talents have got into good positions. Garby scores his first goal. We have to applaud him when he's got it. But he's had 3 chances. He could have got a hat-trick when he come on. Since he's come on, he could have got a hat-trick. That wouldn't have even made us come back and get a result here, but Brolt did very... See, that's where the potential shows. That's a little play to get excited about for the future when you're going to see that at a more regular level. So, did they have more efficient chances? Maybe, with the 9 on target to 6. But I still feel it was very extremely shown today. But maybe it's because where they were in the league. And a home match for them, because, yeah... I wouldn't say they scored a lot of fantastic goals, but it was just the fact they were stronger. Those chances came through. But anyway, we're still going to say we're disappointed with it. Hopefully it turns out to be one of this situation. We have a disappointing game, and then we have a good result. Maybe a little bit of pressure on that now, because, yeah, we need a win after that poor performance. But again, the performance individually, I don't think it was so bad. They just, again, I keep saying it, they overpowered us. I know it's not a move that people would like, because I've been excited. It's exciting the talent at the club. There's part of me, for a couple reasons, I want to see what other jobs could be available to me. I know you're like, what? You got so much talent here. This is so exciting. But yeah, it's a mix of... Like here, surely we've got what we want. How many talents do we have? But that's the feeling you got to fight in a journeyman. And we've got something to find here, though. We need to do something. Because, yeah, we picked up the club here 16th. So something to be said where I was saying earlier, yeah, this is a team in second. We're already getting frustrated and not performing or getting a good result against a team in second where we joined. And we need something substantial to... But, man... who's this guy? Ricard. Yeah, I was going to say, not notable, that potential. But anyway, yeah. I guess if that job comes along where it's a notable team, how far are we off, like a bigger name, where we complete the Continental Pro? Because, yeah, it's so exciting, the players we have here, that's for sure. Part of it is maybe Cercle Brugge not being that big name, not that big name team, which you're always after. But of course, we need to do more with, this lot. We need to do more with these guys at the moment, but maybe from interest purposes. You get a job in, one of those top European leagues, and, maybe more interest comes the way. But those of you seeing it, like the amount of young talents we have, just to go through it again, this is exciting. People would get excited for this when you see it, actually. But come on. This could lead to anything, and these are just the youngsters in the first team. When you see this, it's so exciting. We just need to wait a bit, maybe, where we're going to actually see it. See, I tell you what, Amokrane, we just get the positive development. We clicked on him before. Attributes weren't looking so good in terms of the arrows, and they're back going up. And the one directly up is, technique. If you see a slight difference between the rest. That's hop from 13 to 14 within the episode. But what? 16 vision. Like, that's a key attribute. I mean, determination 17. A reason he's developing well. That's substantial for a key attribute. Though also here, this is something I've started to do sometimes. Teams have made a bid for a player. No money. There's no money for this, but it's relieving wage. It's like releasing him earlier, basically. He's not in the first team, just under 21s. You're saving a little bit. That's probably not going to be a difference maker if you're making profit or not each month, but it adds to the overall if you do this with a few players over time. Now, you've got some guys in the under 21s. They're not youngsters anymore, and you do this to 3-4 players, and then, hey, maybe that's 1,000, 1K less you're paying. Again, nothing substantial, it's just little money. All right, not going through perfectly. Pull groin for Dylan Miert. He mistimed the ball. Minimal. So probably won't be involved. Also, guys, remember Lee Shibo? Wait, that logo. Is he still on duty or what? Yeah, he went on for another year. So could have been there that long and we still wouldn't be using him. Looks all right, though. But okay, let's get into our next game here. See, this one. Home against 8th. I feel like... this is our perspective of what KV Oostende had against us. We really need to go hard and get the better of Ghent here. Were they not a bad team in this league in terms of, league history? I thought they were all right. If we go to the overview, was that not 19, 20? That's obviously fairly recent. They came second. They're relatively... and they've had third finishes. So when I see their name, I'm like, hold up, they might be all right. But their media prediction is 5th as well. So I would say they should be more closer to the top than they are. So I do wonder the ability in their team. But off current form, I think we got them. But De Coste, why? We put Da Silva Lopez over to the right side. So at least on the right side is not so weak. We bring in Gomez. Mixed at the moment, but quick. He's quick. He's got potential. Another high potential player. That's what I mean. We've got things in place here. Benedetti, probably drop him in this one. Kostov, come back in. Those two together. See, we've talked about making the move permanent for Neves, but overall his performances, he hasn't got any goals and assists for the season. So that's a little troubling. And then we go over to Brolt, who's got less game time. He's got 3 assists to his name at least. That's why, I don't know, it messes with, if we go over to Brolt, it messes with the connect. That's the only thing. So I think the midfield 3 might play better as a whole with him in there. I want him to do well to justify spending that $1 million on him. So, because he looks like, again, that's 5-star potential. He's capped at under, like, Portugal. Oh. Normally that paves a way and then he gets into the first team, like when you're getting games in the under 23s. But maybe not if he's not progressing more. The potential's there though. But I think that's how we get into this match today, guys. Let's go. Oh, no, it's not going to be. We do have to make an alteration to get a homegrown in. Mays, maybe for Ramos. Just for that, we can get into it. Probably won't make a defensive sub like that anyway. Media's given us credit. Generally fairly motivated, but we want to kind of, last match we didn't do this. And I'm going to hold that. You know, sometimes those reactions go away and they're just motivated. So I'm not sure if you guys do that sometimes or not, but instinct to do that. But yeah, like I said, this could be the reverse of the last game. This one where it might go our way. But they're striking Yangbo quick. 4.5 stars, someone to be careful of. But again, outside of his pace, I don't even want to say too much, but yeah, pace is his best part of his game. Good defending by Amakrane though. Kostov. Alright, Al-Hajj. Come on. They might have an early chance here. Colander. Don't let him. Don't let him. Come on, be careful. Imagine if all of that is leading to a chance for us. If we talk about similarities, how we conceded first in the last game. We couldn't take the chance. We couldn't make them pay. And once more again, possession is strong here. Do it. It's that risk. Up the tempo. We that same change. It will look like an error if it, then we can see like both games in a row. But nah, we got a better feeling in this one. We feel like we're going to get more quality chances. Well, we just gave away possession, but the press, we force long. Easy. And I think that's been our best partnership for the season. Those two centre-halves together. Yeah. We go back when we need to. Just as long we don't kick it long, then it goes to the opposition. Then they hit us. Come on. This would be a beautiful goal. I'll tell you what, this pass, especially if we're going back again, imagine if this is converted. Imagine. Just imagine. That's all we can do right now. That is beautiful. What a goal. The change looks like it did well there, but what? Prime Barca? Not Barca, it's Brugge. Brugelona. It's Cercle Brugelona. Pablo Pardal. Let's see. Just pass him. Yes! Yeah. Where was this in the last game? That's the only annoyance. You could say the opponents, they were just better defensively. I always say that, or I always feel that. It's like, oh, why couldn't we do that just in the last game when we need it? We're doing it here so early. Our opponents in the other one could have just easily been better defensively and an away game. Come on. Nangbo. We don't let him get through with his pace. We force him wide. Well defended. Yep, Corentin. They defend it. Great position to be in, though. Yeah, we praise. Yeah, so this game is going to plan, and even possession is a little bit in our favour. I wouldn't say we're completely dominating, but yeah, we are controlling the game. So we like the look of that. We'll go pump fist. Really? We can only praise one thing with outstretched arms. Okay. Now pump fist is because we're going well. Interesting. Okay, I wanna praise the boys a bit more. Yeah, I'm happy with your work. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, and then the attackers. Just wanted to go with the praise. Pardal's been great. All right, let's keep it going, man. Gomez. You can see his pace. You can feel him quick. Oh, right idea, but they defended it well on that occasion. Gomez. Al-Haj. Oh, this is too good. This is... Oh, and we've got a bit more passing to do. That was it. We've restricted them really well today as well. I reckon we sub Amok Rain. No risk of getting sent off. Van Leberger, I know we haven't used him enough, just in case you don't remember how good he is. So versatile, experience as well as a 30-year-old. So, yeah, you can see that. Just the versatility stands out. I feel like we're winning today. So, Garby, just give him game time. And Rentero probably... Oh, it's Brolt or Rentero. Gonzalez, yeah. I say because Rentero's probably played less than Brolt. Tarashuk, I guess, Garby. See, I'm probably gonna just prefer Garby here. Well, yeah, going forward than Tarashuk. I think he has a bit more upside, a bit higher potential, but you know, this is a good problem to have. Let's see, Castro Montes with the throw in. Bamert. All right, Mohammed. Castro Montes, let's see. They've got an opportunity here. This is big. This is a big time in the game. If they score it, might be a bit nervy, but no, defending strong. Oh, you got to win that. Gomez does. That says a lot. And this is where the game is not settled. It could have been. No, we've been strong defensively today. That's a difference. That could have been 2-1 and made it a bit nervy last, 20 minutes or so. And here we go. He's so good in the air, isn't he? But, yeah, we're so strong. I think we have to praise because we've been, yeah, both attacking-wise, defensively. It's not just what we've seen in highlights, but we haven't let them have a shot on target. I would love to see that for the whole game. That's why probably Wallison hasn't got a high rating. He hasn't had work to do. And eventually they get one after this long. So I think that's quite respectable of our defense. And surely we've got it from here. Do we win this back in mid? Just good positioning. And just the fact we're forcing their long balls. They're one striker, two centre-backs are generally going to have him covered. Yeah, we're sitting well in this game today. Let's go. Control possession. Let's go for one more. I feel a 3-0 would, it sounds like the result for this game, how we played it out. So, we went close. We might not get that third. I think, come on. I think we would have deserved it. Yes, at the end of the game. As I said, it just feels right if this game were to be 3-0. Come on. Neves, we're hunting for it. And maybe could have even got more. It feels like a game that should be 3-0 than 2-0. That's the way I see it. But anyway, is there time left for that? Oh, fighting for the ball. It may not come. It may not happen. Is it just another opportunity for us to defend like we have all game? Kind of. They just wasted that completely. But was it almost a better defensive performance than it was attacking? Even though we scored a couple goals. Defensively, I love these games. It's like all those players are above a 7 rating. It's so good to see, man. Obviously, Al-Haj scored, but even if you put it as the defense, the DM, great. Pablo Pardo was good. It was, really good performance today. It was the whole team, really. That's what you like. So, okay, for now we're sitting in third, but there is, a couple teams, 2 teams that could take our spot. But I think, Yeah, if we battle for second, I think even though we lost against them, that just seems to be the way. Like pretty often you can finish above a team you get poor results against. I feel CPU teams they do. Yeah, it depends. I say they CPU teams drop points. Club Brugge having a very good season, but yeah, that still gives the opportunity. We've got the second best goal difference for the season. Maybe speaks something, but good result again. Like, it's happened this way in episodes, hasn't it? We might lose the first game, then win the second. But I said that advantage of a home match. But the difference, yeah, as I said with KV, like to us, they were above us. Well, we're only one spot below them, but I see a comparison in between us and Ghent. They're a bit lower in the table, and it was a home match for us. And it's just, yeah, I keep mentioning it, but it's funny how it felt like a pure home game. We were in control of it. And the last game, it really felt like that was an away game for us. That, yeah, it went more the opponents. It felt like that way in both games. That this was a home for us. And the last one, yeah, you could really feel it wasn't. And yeah, Pardal. I'm not going to say I'm close to saying, oh, he might be worth that 10 million. No one's interested in him. So, I don't know. There was one team, we basically rejected the offer, and yeah, I can't see someone going that much for him, but so I'm happy to keep him because he's consistent for us. I don't even say attribute-wise he looks amazing. He's just a good player because I see even some weaknesses in his game. His finishing isn't the best. It's solid. Mental's really good, but yeah, definitely one of our better players. He played 7 key passes. So Amok Rain, I think, yeah, we're going to go through and do the deal for him. No worries. Definitely we'll give him a deal. We'll just go through the rest of these messages. Nothing really specific. So I guess we'll go through that now so you guys can see what is actually demanding. Show the expectations from 1.5 to 2.5. So I tell you what would be a good feature. They could add in this huge space right here. What is his current wage? Let me know what you guys think about that. So you don't have to go back, and I've done that so many times. All this space there, show his current contract. What do you think about that? So we'll try and get rid of the big pay rise out of that promise. Yeah. See, if you're wondering about, don't be afraid to get rid of that because more often than not that specifically, but anything they ask for, you can generally get the contract without it. So yeah, here initially, yeah, 2.1. We can't actually offer more than a 3-year deal, actually. And a minimum fee release clause, man. But I mean, what can you do? It's either give him a new contract that he wants. That would be decent money into the club. So wage, he's gonna get. I hate that when they're not at a good he's gonna become in the Algeria team, Yeah, he's going to become a player for Algeria without a doubt. So I want to try and get him without that, to be honest. Yearly wage rise 15%, or he's probably going to want something there. But appearance, see, this is where, guys, if you don't want that appearance fee too high, and you don't want the wage too high, this is where this might not get accepted like this. So get a goal. He's not a big goal scorer. So maybe if it's at 2.1k, maybe eventually what he's going to be accepted on his wage. Assists. Maybe a little bit lower, but he doesn't get, he sits deep as a DM. And then team of the year. I don't say he'd get team of the year, but maybe 4.8k. That gets accepted. Interesting. There's still some things that, there's a loyalty bonus. That takes 30... I'm like, if we were to get, just imagine, we just got an income, say from a match or whatever, 34k, that's good. He's just getting that right now, straight to a player for a contract offer. I know bigger players at bigger clubs, it's much more, but right now, for our money, yeah, it's a bit of a cut into it. But anyway, we're going to leave it there. He's going to be an excellent player for us, no doubt. So we talked about earlier, if we manage to win in that cup, we could get in the Europa League. So that would be huge. At least playoffs in the Europa League. That would be something to fight for to get into Europe. And Europa, that will be our first biggest accomplishment. We got that could be a similar case. I remember in China, but the playoffs we got knocked out of for the Asian Champions League. But Europa League, I would say that is even bigger. So that's huge. That would really be huge for us if we don't manage to sneak third. But I think that's a goal for us to get in the league anyway. So I need expectations. As good as our younger guys are, we need to be playing some continental. We need to be, at this point, I think, yeah, it's fair enough to say we need to be playing in Europe. And yeah, Europa League being the minimum if it's not Champions League. So yeah, as good as talents are. See, look how good Da Costa is. He's a very good player. A lot of assists shown in his rating. But anyway, leave it there for now. Leave your opinions on the things we talk about, and I'll see you guys next time.